with Andres, who's the new branch manager. Um, he has a customer that sells sneakers from Denmark, and they are selling to the US market.
Okay.
Okay. So last year, December, they did a little bit of shipments from here. Some of the customers in Canada were asked for duties and taxes, and they were upset, they took it back. Okay?
Mhm.
So now he wants to bring it back from Addison to Canada.
Okay.
So we had a meeting with them, Brian was there, Solutions was there. So we had positioned iParcel,
Mhm.
logistics only. Little bit of more situation here. So this gentleman has been here for about a year, okay? The guy before him, I believe he was fired, okay? And I believe, from what I'm hearing here and there, they are wondering if we should stay in US or should we fold out, okay?
This is the 3PL or the shoe company?
The 3PL.
Okay.
So this is the shoe company they're already
Okay.
fulfilling for, okay? So I believe he's here to clean up his demeanor, his actions, his conversations seem to be focused in that direction.
And that's what the 3PL wants to do.
Yes.
But his problem is his customer who wants to take the business away because the implementation did not go well.
Right.
Right.
So they are concerned now because their customer is unhappy. So, but their goal is to bring those from Denmark back to Addison and ship to Canada.
Okay.
So they have few other account numbers, but this is the kind of the focus of the conversation.
Okay. And you guys know what a fulfillment house is, right? You good with that?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Just making sure. It's nothing like being 45 minutes later and having somebody go, "Can somebody tell me what a fulfillment house is?" And you're like, "Oh God, that didn't go good."
Yeah.
All right. I'm ready.
All right, Andres, nice, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank
Good
you
to
for your
see
time.
Absolutely.
Appreciate your
Absolutely.
business.
Yes.
So what we want to go over is some of the things that we have done for you guys. So no, we had also talked about this new customer, ARK Copenhagen,
Mhm.
that you want to start shipping from Addison to Canada instead of Denmark to Canada.
Okay.
So we've got some solutions, some ideas lined up for you.
Oh, that
So
sounds
that's what
good.
we want to review.
That's
Okay.
important.
So if you got any questions on any of those when I'm talking about it, please stop me and I'll be happy to explain. Okay? All right. Okay, so here's what we want to briefly review.
Mhm.
What we have done in the past for you,
Mhm.
the new solutions we have in place for you, and down the road, future opportunities.
Okay.
Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, so here's what we have already implemented, okay? So when you are paying late payment fees because the bills were getting due very fast. okay?
Yes. Yes.
So we extended your terms to 22 days, so you have a little more better cash flow, and you're paying less late payment fees, okay?
That helps me out a lot.
Sure. So what we're thinking is, with the late payment fees you're paying,
Mhm.
with a 50% reduction, you could save approximately $2,000 per year.
Okay.
And that's really, I'm lowballing this estimate. You potentially are saving more,
Okay.
okay?
All right.
And in addition, it gives you cash flow, a little more days to pay the UPS bill.
Does he just do business with UPS or is there FedEx here?
No, just all UPS.
Okay.
All UPS. So that's what you have in place.
Right.
So we just did a technology funding for you for $1,500 because you needed to, your logistics guy said you needed a new
Right.
computer for the warehouse.
And that's all done? We got that all taken
It's
care
all
of?
done, you have purchased it, from the emails I see, so should be ready to go.
Fantastic.
We are
Thank you.
sending a UPS technician to install the word ship and all that.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you for that. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Yep.
Appreciate the business. Okay, so some other tools we have for you,
Mhm.
visibility and paperless invoices, okay. So right now, from what I understand from Tony, your shipping manager, you have no visibility. So whether your customer in Denmark or your customers in US want to know where is my package, when it's going to get here, it's a long process. And Tony is, you guys are adding more customers, he's super busy, he doesn't have time, okay?
Okay.
So what Bruce has done is he has implemented a solution that doesn't cost you anything, Quantum you manage, so you have visibility to all the UPS shipments, inbound, outbound. So somebody has a question, he can within seconds tell you, okay, this is where it is, and you know, that's,
And you guys have put this in place already?
it's already put in place.
All right, is it working the way that we thought?
It should be working because what it's doing, rather than your customer calling Tony, the customer is getting an email, which is a live tracking number. It'll take them longer to call and ask you. They can click on it. It tells them it's a point A, point B, point C. Tomorrow it's going to be here.
So we should be able to determine if Tony's getting less calls, right?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. And from what I understand, many times Tony wasn't able to get back to the customer, so you've got unhappy customers. So this is just going to resolve that, kind of put an end to that.
Okay, well, maybe that's something we could revisit in the future, is if it actually did what we hoped it would do. I'd love to know if it reduced the phone calls.
Sure, so we can talk to Tony afterwards, we can set up another meeting, just Tony has any questions on this, we'll be happy to go over it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. So second part of the savings is this UPS paper invoice. So you already shipped to Canada for another customer, okay? The way Tony was doing it is for international shipments, you've got to print 3 commercial invoices, attach it to the package. So if one of those ever gets lost, your package is being held back because Canada is not going to let us take the package there.
Okay.
So what the paperless does is electronically, it adds a barcode to the UPS shipping label, okay? So there's no extra paperwork. You're not going to lose anything, and it helps clear the packages faster simply because now customs has that information even before the package gets there.
Okay, so it's in the barcode?
Yes, so the label, when Tony prints the label, it prints in the barcode, okay? So the barcode is all your commercial invoice information.
Oh,
So the
okay.
customers will have it ahead of time.
And that's all done already? We got
It's
that
all
in
done.
place?
It's all done already.
Good.
Okay,
Good.
so we estimate it's saving you around $420 in your time cost.
Okay.
Excuse me. Okay, so this piece is, we're talking one driver advantage. So UPS, one driver, it picks up your air, your ground, your international packages, so you don't have to stage it 3 different times through 3 different drivers.
Right,
That's savings in time.
right.
So roughly about $1,700 in savings.
Okay.
Okay? Any questions?
No, I mean, that seems pretty straightforward. I appreciate it.
Ah, thank you. All right, so we gotta get to the,
Got the clicker there. The glass.
I think
oh, okay, I'm sorry.
you're
Okay,
here.
okay. So here is, I think, a lot more savings for you guys, okay?
Okay.
Oh, so I guess I can okay, all right, no, that's fine.
Yeah, this is done.
Okay, so the first part I want to talk about is technology integration.
Okay.
So from what I understand from Tony, your WordShip is not integrated with your warehouse management systems, okay? Roughly about 25% of the shipments that you're processing through the WordShip, he is typing the information.
Okay.
Okay, so what we are trying to do is to integrate your warehouse management system with the WordShip, so it feeds all the shipping information into WordShip. Tony does not have to enter the information, so he doesn't spend that time doing it. Information is clean, there is no zip codes off and none of that information. Packages get to your customer faster, and you guys spend less time doing it. And I brought Bruce, who's our solutions person, back in last week to get this moving.
Okay, so you guys are already on this and you're just gonna knock it out, or?
Yeah, so what we're waiting to hear from you guys is your IT team in Denmark, because our UPS solutions person needs to talk to them.
Oh,
Okay.
good luck. Good luck. You were waiting on Denmark to reply from IT? I don't think that's happening anytime in the near future. So that might be one that's not gonna work out.
Sure, I understand it could take a little time, but once implemented, it's gonna save you a lot of, not only this time, as you're adding customers, you're gonna be spending more time now.
Right.
So it may be next year $10,000 that you're gonna save. It may mean next year you have to hire another shipping person, and with this, you may not have to, because it's all automated now.
Gotcha.
Yes, so
Okay.
it's just we need to sit down, get your IT guys with our solutions person, and once they start moving, should be seamless. It's something we do every day for our customers, so it's not something new for us.
Okay. All right.
All right?
Sounds good.
So next is, so we talk about app. So this integration is also going to save you another at least $2,000. And let me explain how.
Okay.
So right now you are spending roughly about $400 a month on address validation charges.
Oh my
Okay?
goodness.
Yes, yes. We want to reduce it. Our goal is to bring that down to zero. Okay?
Okay.
So what's happening is, again, because it's Tony is feeding information, maybe your customer gave it wrong information. When UPS gets the package, UPS has to correct the address. So one, your package is getting delayed, and two, you're paying for address validation, okay? So with this integration, you're gonna save time here, and you're gonna save money here, because there will be none of address validation charges.
You know, I know you're positioning that as if you're saving me money, but you know, I've seen some of these address validations you guys do, and it's like you change it from like a little e to a capital E for East, and then you wanna like charge me for it, or like all these little things. So it seems like you guys are picking me to death, and now you wanna position that as if it's savings to me. I mean, how about just not charging me for it to begin with?
So our goal is to bring it down to zero. I want to explain why is that happening, okay? So you could have a building, one side of the door is street east and one side is door north. So if the official address is door north, so there could be two different drivers, okay? If it ends up with the wrong driver, UPS has to bring it back, they have to research it, set it out with the new driver. So that's why we are kind of wanting to integrate, because that will correct the addresses with a click of a button in a few seconds, and you won't have any of this.
Okay.
You won't have, so that's the reason. Like I said, we want to get rid of it.
So it is costing you money when I do that, is what you're telling me?
Right. I mean, he could do it even right now. I walked him through. It's a click F8, takes probably 5 seconds. It'll tell him address is right. If it's not accurate, it gives him the address that UPS is suggesting. If he accepts it, he saves that $17. I think the amount of work he has, he's not able to slow down.
Gotcha.
So you are getting pretty close to probably, or you may be looking for another shipping person. So integration is going to help you with a lot more money than just here.
No, that makes sense. If I add that second shipping person, I mean, that's gonna be a lot more cost and we can't go there. So if this is gonna keep me to one shipping person, that's significant.
Yeah, just help us get to your IT people. Say email intro so we can start working together.
Yeah, I mean, the trouble is that I don't personally have influence over those folks.
Well, I understand whosoever you're reporting to, somebody is responsible for bringing the costs down. So this is the benefit to the company is, I know you're trying to grow this branch. That's one of the ways you can reduce the cost and obviously you're
Okay.
profitable.
Well, we'll see what we can do.
All right, sounds good. Okay. So now we're talking.
Did we jump?
No, okay. So
Good.
we're talking about a billing solution that can save you roughly about $5,000. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So here is how it works. Okay. From what you shared with me, right now you have 10 customers in your fulfillment house. Okay. You said you just pay the bills. You don't know if you're billing them accurately. You have none of that data. Okay.
Yeah.
So what billing solution does you can look at each customer of their own, how much you're spending, and so you can build that customer back accurately versus looking at one bill and estimating. So you yourself have told me you're not billing customers accurately. This will, another saving for you.
So, I mean, I think what you're proposing is that now I'm gonna be going like line item by line item through like a spreadsheet to try to figure out, I mean, I'm not sure I understand
No,
what.
not at all, not at all. Okay, we want to simplify things for you.
Okay,
So all this is, right now you're getting your bills online. Okay,
Mhm.
you're paying online.
right,
The data is sitting there. All you're doing is you're not accessing the data to say, okay, customer one, we should have billed them $500, we billed them only $400. Customer two, so you can pull
Mhm.
all that data, you can dissect it, so you are billing them accurately. So you already have a billing person. So that's another thing we're waiting to set up a meeting
Gotcha.
between our solutions guy and your billing people, so we can get them trained on this.
one more question, how will I know from that data which shipments apply to which customers?
So you have different shipper numbers you can see. So you have to have
Okay.
different shipper numbers. Shipper number 8, what did we bill them for this week? You can even break it down, okay, what did we charge them for address validation? How many did we miss? So you can.
So all that data will be in there, and it's shipper
It's-
number specific, so that's gonna allow me to apply it to which customer that way?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that'll work.
I mean, you can even look at as an entire business, entire company, okay, over this year, we paid this much for shipping, this much for maybe your finance charges, this much for address validation, this much for residential delivery. So you can break it down. If you're looking to reduce costs, so you have
Yeah.
right in front of you.
I think that's reasonable, we'll take one of those.
All right, great, so just need to get your billing people to move, excuse me.
That's all right. Jump one more,
Yeah, sorry.
there you go.
No, I think I meant that.
There we go.
Okay, all right. So here is, we're gonna talk about iParcel Canada. So you've talked about your new customer, ARK Copenhagen. You're shipping from Denmark to Canada. You wanna bring it here and ship from here to Canada, okay?
Okay,
Your concern last time was your customers in Canada were getting billed and unhappy. So your customer in Denmark was unhappy with you.
absolutely.
So what this solution is gonna do is gonna allow you to calculate duties and taxes so you can bill your end consumers accurately. They don't have to pay anything, and your customer in Denmark will be happy.
So if they're not paying the duties and taxes, who's gonna pay them, me?
Yes, my understanding is you are paying it, you want to go that direction.
Okay,
Because ARK Copenhagen does not want their end consumer to come up and duties and taxes. They want the one final landed cost. $100 is the product, $50 is the shipping, boom, $150, I'm done.
well, obviously, somebody's gonna have to pay those duties and taxes, so are they coming back, so I'm just gonna rebuild those?
Sure,
Or what?
yes, so this is your logistics manager in previous meeting, that's what he has told us. That's why they took those shipments back to Denmark, because your consumers in Canada were being asked for money, which they didn't want, okay?
Right.
So you will pay upfront and you will bill your end consumer, so when they when they get the package, they don't have to pay anymore. So they will know upfront, what's my cost for the product.
Okay. Well, that should solve my customer's issue.
Yes, so it will solve your customer's issue, your customers will be happy, and you want a happy customer, right?
So I can guarantee him that there's never gonna be an invoice that shows up on one of these asking for duties and taxes.
That is right, that is, we guarantee with this product, we guarantee it that whatever it says, that's what you'll be billed.
Okay,
Okay?
that might work.
All right, great. So this is, you have the agreement emailed to you, so we need you to sign the agreement so I can start moving it forward.
Okay,
Okay? All right, thank you. So another product we want to talk to you about is that will help you grow your sales is UPS My Choice.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, what this is going to help you grow revenue from the customers you're shipping to. Okay. Let me show you. Let me show you what this is. Then I will explain it to you. So here is the shipment notification that's going to your end consumer.
Okay.
Okay. So in there now there is in there, see here, the exporting goods. You can advertise your messages, coupon code, thank you for your business. So it can be a sales tool, it could be a branding tool to help bring those customers back to you.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what My Choice is. It acts as a customer service tool, so your end customers, know their product is going to be here tomorrow, and allows you to advertise to them to bring them back to your site.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So obviously, I'm a third-party logistics company, so I would have no reason to bring them back to my site.
Well, yeah, sure. So look at it this way. If you help ARKK Copenhagen grow their business, they are more likely to stay with you versus, where the business is constant. And it doesn't cost you anything.
So I think what you're saying is that I can actually offer this as a benefit of my own service to my customers.
Sure. So what you could do, so you already have an account number established for this. You can sign up under that account for this service, okay?
Right.
So then you're all set. All ARKK Copenhagen needs to do is, okay, what is it that I want to do? Do I want to grow their business by offering on the next purchase? Do I have excess inventory that I'm sitting there I want to get rid of in end of the spring or something? They can start pushing that. It's no different than you getting a flyer in mail.
Well, yeah, and I mean, quite honestly, I'm not going to determine any of what it would be used for. I'm going to simply include it in the package I provide to my customers, saying that I have a way for them to advertise directly on every tracking number.
Sure, and I'm sure, so these are trendy sneakers. They are popular for 6 months, and after that, they may have excess inventory, or they are people looking for their next year's new intro. So, it doesn't cost you anything. It helps you keep your customer happy by helping them grow their business.
Absolutely, I like that.
All right, thank you. So we think roughly about $20,000 is additional revenue in a year that can bring to you, or to your customer, I guess I should say. Okay. So another area we can save you money, we know that you guys declare value right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're looking to do with the UPS Capital Program, reduce that cost, what you pay.
Okay.
Okay. So right now you pay $1.05 for every $100 of insurance. Okay.
Okay.
Once you go with UPS Capital, they can put an agreement in place that can reduce your costs. You don't have to insure anymore, but when you do insure, you pay less. So it's just pure savings for you.
So what's the trick?
There is no trick. We appreciate the business you give us, and as a partner, we're trying to bring you some value.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right. Well, it's another piece of information. Dorothy is waiting for you. She has some questions, and as soon as she gets those answers, she can get this moving.
So this is waiting on me, is what you're telling me?
Yes, sir. I understand you've just taken over the branch. You're busy, so we understand that.
But I can't get the $1,000 unless I sign it.
Yes. So the sooner you can give us the information, sooner we can get this moving.
I'm helping to put some tension on myself about this.
Oh, keep reminding you. I mean, it's just few pieces of information.
The truth is, I'm a busy guy, and the only time I really do anything is when I feel a little bit of tension around something. So, and I just haven't felt that much around this, so.
Oh, I understand. I mean, there's a lot of information. Like I said, there's just 4 pieces of information she needs. If you want to give it to me now, I'll take it to her. Boom, we'll be done. Savings done.
All right, well, I'll pull up the email later, and I'll see what it
All
looks
right,
like.
thank you so much. And if you have questions on that, we're here to answer.
All right.
Okay. So combination of time savings, financial benefits, new revenue is roughly about $44,000 for you per year. Do you have any questions on that?
No, I mean, I always laugh a little bit when you guys present these numbers because most of it I can't really tie back to anything that, you know, a spreadsheet or real cost, but I understand, I think all of those things that you talked about today will have some benefit to it, so I appreciate it.
Sure. So again, you know, we can sit down and go over each of these separately some other time if you like. Each of this is really, it's either a time saving, so as I said, so you don't have to hire a second Tony. That's time saving,
Right.
additional revenue is money's in your pocket, and you know, my choice is helping your customer grow so you can grow also. So
Right.
all these are financial benefits to you.
Sure. All right,
All right, thank you
Thank
for your
you.
time.
all right,
Let me know if you have any questions.
appreciate it.
Thank you.